Ah,
situations. Because everyone has their own levels or position. Now, let's say you are just passed out from engineering college or medical, whatever college you are in, or education you are in. So you won't get to someone's position level or something immediately. They are in chapter 10 and you are in chapter 1 now.
and not necessarily you will be still an engineer or something else.
Yes. Day one, you cannot be saying like, okay, I have become successful immediately. And it's like slow process.
Maybe he's made and destined for something else, and he learned engineering. You never know. You need to you need to trust the path.
Some talk like it's a kun fayakun. We know kun fayakun for a good reason. Yeah. But this is life's process. Yeah. You cannot say like, overnight I'll become a CEO. Maybe
Exactly.
you can open your company.
That's the problem where perfectionists fall.
Yeah.
I want that perfect. I want this perfect. Oh, you know what? I want to do Amazon sales, so I need to pay this much for the course. Probably not. You can just try. You can just YouTube is free.
Yeah.
Not necessary courses. Courses are all outdated.
Yeah.
Go learn from YouTube.
That's what's happening nowadays. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. I mean, there are still
people are going for education only because the parents want them to be, engineer or doctor.
I have a friend. I have a classmate. I'll not tell his name, but yeah, he basically did all his efforts to finish CA. He was failing, did, and he worked at least 2-3 good years in Dubai. Okay, as an auditor, and then he said, "Khalas, I made my mom happy. Now I'm going back India and doing business."
One of my friends also.
He's doing good. He's not doing anything related to auditing. I mean, there's some part where parents also waste time of their kids.
Many of them
influencing for unwanted thing. I mean, I see my son as an individual. Of course, he is my son, but he has his own individuality. He has his own identity. I'm not going to put my identity. I'm not going to basically force my identity towards him. That's something which I also suffered in my childhood. So being enforced upon, especially I think it's more in our Desi community. I think,
yeah, man.
Enforced upon. नहीं शादी ऐसे ही करना है नहीं इतना पढ़ना है जरूरी है you need to study, you need to finish your degree. I didn't hear anything from start.
I think even those kids growing up, they also have to be like smart enough to communicate with the parents also. Like there are two brothers. If marriage thing comes up, one brother with 1 or 2 pictures of girls, he will decide because he doesn't want to make their parents upset. If another brother is like, no, this is my life. I know another 50 years I have to go, I have to live with her, Annie. So I'll try to choose the best one. So mother is bringing, or parents are getting all pictures of every girl, and he can decide. He has a choice there. So it depends on those people also. Like, you have to understand. Like parents, they are doing their job, but for these things,
I'll tell you my view on this.
Yeah.
Especially me, who married a Moroccan.
Yeah.
Okay. That it was itself a cultural shock for many of them. See, why I had to marry someone who I want. Like, I had some 3-4 criteria myself. Okay. I wasn't getting, I didn't have any nationality preference. I had values preference.
Nice.
Okay. I wasn't finding anyone in that values. I found someone, regardless of nationality. Okay. I wanted to get married to her. What's the reason? Because I will be spending my whole life, most of my life, I don't know what, I don't know how to even put it in this way, but let's say a good amount of life, with my, what do you say that? Half? First half? What do you say?
My better half, yeah.
My better half. Sorry, I am not too romantic, so I don't know these words. So.
Even I don't know.
I have to live with her. I will be basically, having my almost all my life with her. So if should I go with what my mom says or my dad says, or should I go with what my heart says? Now let's say I go by what my parents say. Okay? And I marry someone whom they want me to marry. You know what happens? I will start hating them. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I want to still love my mom.
Yeah.
I want to still love my dad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to regret.
Yeah.
You know, because once you get your adulthood, that's your life pretty much.
Right.
Keep the respect, keep the love. Because my main thing, I think, is to keep my parents happy. That is my way to Jannah. You know, not to hear what they say.
Yeah.
I heard when I was a child, and I'm still, alhamdulillah, my relationship, my mom is right now at the peak. It couldn't get better. It couldn't get better. So on these decisions, make your decision.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them. If everything is running okay, no problem. Listen to them, no issues. But if something is not working, just tell them. If it's not working with telling, just do your action.
Yeah.
Don't delay the marriage.
Yes.
You know, don't delay the marriage.
But you went through tough time also, Annie.
Yeah.
After getting married.
Of course. Well, once the sun comes, like everyone says, everything else changes.
Adversity reveals the genius.
Everything else changes. Especially my wife was very supportive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind saying it. You know, my wife was very supportive, and she says, "Your mom first."
Yeah.
That was a big win for me. You know,
MashaAllah.
your mom first and me later. So work all your best. Even her parents and her relatives were saying, "Namsheed, make sure to make them happy." My wife actually lost her mom around 12 years back or something like that. So she knows the value, and I've seen the value as well. Alhamdulillah. And we are blessed to have our parents alive, man. I mean, our parents, I mean, with all what I said, making our parents happy is
the most important
and the most difficult stuff in this world. But don't leave hope, because even if they are, let's say, getting angry on you, all the little efforts you're doing to get to them, they do appreciate inside.
Yes.
How much ever they are rigid they are, it's okay. They took care of us when we were a baby, when we
can never
we can't comprehend. Right?
We can never.
We can't comprehend.
That's the first priority in life.
Someone from Yemen came carrying the woman
for the
mom, and still she said, and he says that you didn't pay back or something like that. I don't know, check it up and post it on there on the screen, so that you know the right words come up. But
they can.
Subhanallah, how much ever you do, I mean, basically what I wanted to say is that how much ever you do, you still can't pay back your parents. You still can't pay back your parents. So don't do that mistake. Listening to them blindly and then falling in trap and then regretting and then showing a bad face to your parents. No. Instead, whatever is personal, deal with yourself, do it, you know, do in your best way. I'm not saying my way is best way.
Right.
There are multiple best ways. Find that best way, settle yourself personally, because if my needs are taken care, then I can basically make others happy, right?
Right.
Like I remember Ustad Noman once saying, there is 3 needs of human.